everyone. So, it's Leanne Barrable, the Devonshire Shepherdess today, and I just wanted to share with you the other side of farming. The other side of farming where you work your ass off. You work your heart out. You try and make things better. But no matter how hard you try, you never feel like you're rewarded, really. Everyone, I needed to post this video today because no matter how much I try, and I've changed so much, but still there's this element of farming where families don't get on because for years they've been in persecution and in fear, because for years farming in this country, probably since the Second World War, has been decimated. Has been completely decimated by who? By the ones that are supposed to support us. By the ones who think that they can run a country. And the problem is, they can't, because we can do without schools. And if we were healthy enough, we could do without hospitals. But no one can do without food. No one. And the reason I've got my tears today is because my dad and I have just fallen out again. And it's been like this for years because he's tried. He has tried so hard. He has tried so hard to do his best. And that's the same as so many farmers have tried so hard to do their best. When the people that are supposed to support us, the consumer, you don't support us. You would rather get imported food from another country or some fucking crap that's grown in a plantation somewhere that's not near here. It uses gallons and gallons of water to make what you class as food. And it's not food. Food, it incorporates meat, it incorporates dairy, eggs, it incorporates vegetables for everyone. Because we need meat. And this is what's happening now. Farmers everywhere in this country are at the ends of their tether. And suicide in farming is huge. And accidents in farming is huge because they are constantly tired. They are tired and exhausted and unable to do it anymore. Sorry, the phone's shaking because my hands are shaking so bad. But all farmers out there, this isn't just my family like this either. I know other families who fall out between the generations because we're at a point now where in a minute they're going to realise, the government, you as the consumers, you're going to realise just how much you need food and who you're going to rely on, because we've had no help. You tell us that we get subsidies, so we're lucky because that's government or it's taxpayers' money. We're not lucky. You should be paying the real price for your food, but you won't. So we're basically providing for your children what you don't want to provide anymore because you don't want to pay proper money for food. You'd rather pay for mobile phone bills and Sky and houses that you can't afford. You don't want to pay the proper money for food, so that is where the government supposedly supplement us, but we don't get paid like that anymore. We get paid for how many acres we've got. And if that acreage is all going to go environmental, so it'll be how much carbon dioxide we can suck from the atmosphere. Well, nobody will give two shits about how much carbon dioxide's in the atmosphere in a minute when everyone's died of starvation. And then who will you look to? Who will you look to? You will look to the farmers because you need us. And now, when you're trapped in your homes, miserable and feeling like shit, we're still out here working our busting asses off to grow you food that you don't even want, that you don't even think you need. Well, I'm telling you, you're going to need food. So you best find a local farmer now soon who is willing to provide for you, especially if you've fallen out with them because you are a vegan and you've decided to argue with them over how they keep their animals or whatever. Hands up, not every farmer is great at their welfare, but they're going to have to be in a minute. We're going to have to be, because you're going to need food. So if anything comes out of this argument with my dad today over the fact that we can't do this anymore, we can't work our asses off and get nothing anymore, then I hope you get this message. If you are a vegan and if you have ever spoken badly to a farmer or on Facebook behind a computer, I suggest you go and say sorry to them, because even if you don't want to be a meat eater, they're going to have to grow your vegetables. And even if you decide that you want to be a vegetarian, not a vegan, they're going to produce your milk and your eggs. So I suggest you get off your ass and go and say bloody sorry, because in a minute we are going to be the ones that are going to pull your asses out of starvation, exactly like what happened in the war. We are going to be called upon in a minute to grow more food for this country. And you may not think that's right, but most of the other countries that supply us food are shutting down because they have coronavirus too. So actually, I'm quite thankful for coronavirus, because it might just put an end to what has been the worst 30 plus years in farming. So if you agree with this message, even if you don't agree with this message, share it, comment about it, because it's time that the UK national people, everybody, knew the truth about how much work we put in, knew the truth about how tirelessly my grandparents and my father and my mum have worked to provide food for people who don't really care, who will find any excuse and blame it on the farmer. We've been the scapegoat for so long now. It's time that we stopped being the scapegoat. So whether this message has blessed you or not, I don't care. But as long as you've learned something today, then amen to that.